Question today is the $6 meal really worth it? And I know McDonald's, they've been doing a lot of controversial shit, but I guess we're gonna have to go Big Daddy for a moment and find out. This right here, this is some controversial shit right here though. This company sucks, Ronald McDonald fuck. It expires at the end of the year apparently. So you know what? Let's see. I'll do the McDouble. Do dose? Get a McDouble, chicken nuggets, dipping sauces. Let's see. I'll do sweet and sour. Actually, do they have Szechuan? They don't have Szechuan sauce. I'll do sweet and sour. And then you can get a drink for $1. The one that has the high C. Look at that. That's to order. Maybe next time. For here. I'm not gonna stand in line because it looks like there's. We'll round up to help the kids with cancer or whatever. I saved about $4.67. So we're already dipping into some savings here. It's like YouTube, for example. They're giving money off to the wrong people instead of giving it off to people that could turn around and use the money from monetization to, like, you know, help out causes or help out, you know, people with cancer or their kids are dying or something, and instead they're giving it off to people that are using the N-word on a bridge or becoming registered sex offenders or all kinds of shit. So the guy just came with our food, and I don't know if this would be enough to satisfy a grown man's stomach, but you got 4 chicken nuggets, a McDouble or chicken sandwich, fries, and a drink, all for $5. I'm having convoluted feelings about this because it's like a small menu to work with. It's like using one of those toy kits that you got from like Kmart as a kid. But I mean, it could satisfy a little bit for $5. People would go for like Dr. Pepper or Coke or Sprite or something, but the only true way to McDonald's is orange lava burst, dude. It's like you can't really get it much at the stores anymore, at least not that I'm aware of. Pretty sure at least 90% of us have been to a McDonald's at least once. So we all know what it's like to step foot in a fast food restaurant, or at least a fast food McDonald's, whatever I'm saying. But I still feel like one of the most inspirational stories that I've ever read from McDonald's was there was this guy that had Down syndrome, that he worked for the company for 30 years until he retired like a long time ago. And I think that's just beautiful. That's just like Cinemark allowing people with disabilities to work. Well, at least the one that I've seen that allows people with disabilities to work. And they're not like Regal Cinemas where they tell their people with disabilities to fuck off and you don't belong. You know, when JonTron made that Thanksgiving video where he talked about like all the food games and stuff and how like McDonald's made their own games and to die in a sultry, salty death with like cheese and pickles, I feel like JonTron was literally onto something. Because whether you get the Quarter Pounder or the Big Mac or even the McDouble, it just feels so good. My stomach may disagree later, but it just tastes so good. In today's society, we have a battle of the two. You have people that are struggling to live, or billionaires that suck too much dick and don't give a fuck about anybody. For instance, what I tried to do to help out Bay Area Brody Spectacular, you know, they've been around in almost for the past 11 years, and these past few years they've been dealing with loss of attendance and financial issues, and I could have used a lot of that money on myself, but instead I contributed $6,000 of my own hard labor wages to help out their struggling non-profit organization. We need more heroes in this world and less fucking douchebags. And I know $6,000 is a lot of money, but let's put it this way. The staff members at BabsCon, they don't deserve this type of loss of attendance or financial issue shit. There's some really, you know, there is some bad apples in the bunch, I will agree. But the ones that I've been speaking to and the ones that I've been hanging around, they're all sweet, polite, energetic individuals that actually care. And it kind of pisses me off that they're going through this type of shit, and I really wanted to help them out with keeping their doors open. And that's why I contributed like $6,000 out of my own like hard labor wages from my full-time, part-time job, because A, YouTube doesn't pay for anything, and B, I work a lot of hours at a multi-million-dollar corporation, and I really wanted to help these people out with their fight, with what I could do. You know, that's why I contributed like $6,000 to keep their venue open, but unfortunately, it just wasn't enough because next year is their final year. Now, excuse me, I'm gonna go home and have some real food, brought to you by Target, and their constant low prices in today's shitty economy. Prosciutto and arugula, product of Italy, fresh baked right from the goddamn oven. A whole shitload of these pizzas at the Target that was nearby, so I said, you know what, I'll buy one so it doesn't ending up all over the floor and going to waste. Somebody has to eat it, and you know what, my fat ass volunteers to eat it. Look at this, these pizzas were made in Italy and then transferred to America. Sliced and packaged in the plant of Ferrani Spa Vacavo, Lisignato di Bagni, Italy. I hope I said that right. Don't make fun of me because I don't really speak Italian. They said the prosciutto is ready to eat, but I'm not trusting that. I'm gonna make myself a fine Italian style Target pizza, and I'm gonna have a good lunch. Look at that. Doesn't that just look delicious? So it said place on center rack. So here goes nothing. We'll give it about, I think it said 18 minutes. 13 minutes. I'm fucking dumb. But anyways, I guarantee you this is going to be better than McDonald's. And not to mention that it was also a product of Italy. And you know what? If it doesn't involve greasy fast food and something that is a product of Italy, I'm ready to fucking eat.